Hi, it's Donna from Simple Online Solutions, and I have with me today Spencer Perkins, also known as Simple Spencer on the Warrior Forum. Now, for some of you listening to this call, you may not have been over there, but I do recommend that you pop into Google Warrior Forum and pop over there and have a look, because there's lots of fantastic information and fantastic tools. Now, I've asked Spencer to come on the call with us to share a little bit about himself and what he's been doing with his products and Facebook. So first of all, I'm going to welcome you to the call. How are you today, Spencer?
I'm doing great. How are you, Donna?
I'm fantastic. It's a beautiful day here in Australia, and I'm looking forward to...
Not so nice here in Utah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, kind of cold and windy.
Well, it's actually coming into winter months, but it's just beautiful. I'll send you a picture of the beach that's just down the road from me.
Yeah, cool.
So what I'm going to get you to do is share a little bit of information about yourself and how you come about setting yourself up and where you're at today.
Yeah, well, I've been doing internet marketing for a few years, and maybe 2 to 3 years, and I haven't, it was a struggle. I was working a 9-to-5 job, and I knew it was a dead-end job, and, I was trying to, in my free time at the job, trying to plug away on internet stuff and get stuff to work so that I wouldn't have to work a job anymore. But, and it was like a 2-year battle. It didn't come like right away, like some of the gurus claim they, a month or two into it, they were just making bank. It wasn't like that for me. It was a struggle, and I failed miserably. But then, like, just in the past few months, I would say in the past year, really, things started to really click, and Facebook played a huge role in that. So
Great. So I'm going to ask you this question then. Why did you choose Facebook, or did it just primarily stand out for you, or what was the choice with Facebook?
Yeah, I mean, when I first started getting into Facebook, I knew there was a lot of potential in it, but again, I failed miserably when I first created my campaigns there. I was getting like 50 cent to dollar clicks, and a lot of people on Warrior Forum and any other forum boards, they were claiming that the clicks were super expensive compared to like Google AdWords and other pay-per-click sources. And so I gave it a shot, but I also was getting like the 50 cent to dollar clicks, and so it really turned me off. And then I ended up going away from it for a while. But then I came back to it later because I was working for some local businesses, and they wanted to get on Facebook, and I basically did some more research, and sure enough, I started up a campaign and wanted to test some things out, and I let the campaign run, and then I woke up the next morning and I was getting like 1 cent clicks on this campaign, and my fan page had like 1,300 new fans that I could promote to over and over again. They joined my fan page, for that particular niche, and so it was kind of just that light bulb moment when I saw those penny clicks. I was like, hey, this could be really useful to a lot of people. So,
well, I have to say that it is sitting open in another tab of mine here, and as soon as we finish the call today, I'm going over to buy that course, and I'm actually going to run through and I'm going to test it so I can give you an honest feedback on it. But you've also gone ahead and created a couple of more things from there. So I'd like you to share with us what's an app and how do people use an app in Facebook.
Sure. There's lots of different types of Facebook apps. I'm sure Wikipedia would give even a better description than me on it, but there's lots of different types. Most of them I would think, just from looking at the app, Facebook app directory, a lot of them are just like games, like Farmville, and a lot of those popular Facebook apps are essentially games, but there's a lot of different applications as well, and that's essentially what my partner on these apps, Kevin, and I developed are apps to facilitate making money with Facebook and getting your foot in the door with local businesses. And so these apps are basically little add-ons to your Facebook fan page where you're trying to build this customer base. That's essentially what these apps do, is it helps build value for those fans. It helps you monetize that fan base.
And so you've got 2 that I'm aware of at the moment, is that right?
Yep, that's correct.
And so what's the first one do? That is is it called Squeeze Page app?
The first one we came out with was the Amazon Facebook page app, and that one was just basically a little tool that makes you able to take products from existing like physical products from Amazon.com and just do a simple copy and paste. It's very newbie friendly. You can do a simple copy and paste and get Amazon products on your Facebook fan page so that you can make money from those fans. And that, just from research, we've realized that people coming from Facebook, they feel much more comfortable purchasing Amazon products. And so we wanted to make sure that app tied the two together, Facebook and Amazon. And then the second app is a squeeze page app, so that it's more of like a lead gen application that works really well for getting your foot in the door with local businesses. Cause, a lot of internet marketers out there, they say time and time again, the money is in the list, and I'm living proof of that. And so essentially what this does is it converts those fans that you have on your Facebook fan page into email leads, so that you have now two methods of monetization. You have your one, advertising directly to your fan page, and then the other is directly through email using that squeeze page app.
And so when you're saying that signs up to autoresponders such as Aweber,
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep, that's correct. So the squeeze page app, it's not limited to just Aweber. Even if you've got iContact or really any other autoresponder service, it works really well with it. But I prefer Aweber personally, and so it ties in really nicely with it. It's just, again, a simple copy and paste of the code that Aweber gives you. Really no coding experience required with either of these apps. And so it's definitely a good way to get some more add-ons of monetization on your Facebook fan page.
So I have to ask you, MailChimp. Lots of people have been talking about that lately. I've not used it, but I plan to give it a test run this week. Is that a autoresponder that you can use with this app?
I'm pretty sure it is. I'll have to double check with Kevin on that. But I've heard of MailChimp, and from what Kevin told me, any autoresponder will work with this squeeze page app, and so I'm assuming MailChimp will work as well. But if you're listening to this and you end up buying the squeeze page app and it doesn't work for you and you have MailChimp, then just let us know and we'll gladly issue you a prompt refund.
They'll be standing there jumping up and down going, no. So for what I've learned from your three products, these three Facebook products, first of all, if you came up with a niche, and for instance, I chose one today which was called Who Loves Cupcakes?
Yep.
Because we all love cupcakes. And I'm going to follow the penny click course. So that's teaching me how to get people attracted to my page.
Yep.
From that point there, I would then go ahead and add the app to have people sign up on my email list, and then at the same time integrate the other app, which is for Amazon, so that they would be able to see my store.
That's correct. Yep. And yep.
So I was going to say all three of them really work hand in hand.
They do. Yeah, they really do. And especially with local businesses, the squeeze page app and the penny clicks, if you're just targeting local businesses, then those two work really well together. The Amazon.com product reviews app, I guess, doesn't probably work as well for local businesses since they're promoting their own products and services. But if you're an internet marketer, you're trying to make money online, you're trying to replace your 9-to-5 job, then yes, all three of these work really, really well together.
So even if you're not an internet marketer, but you're a person that's working from home, it's building Facebook pages for people, then that's two methods. Number one, being able to help your offline customers drive traffic back to their page.
Yep. And
number two, to show them how to set up an autoresponder series. So, Spencer, can I ask you as well, when you spent the time working on the course for the penny clicks, because we don't have pennies in Australia, they're cents, so I'm hoping they're going to be a couple of cents. But how long did you actually spend on that, learning that technique and really drilling down to get the most out of it?
I would say it's kind of been little by little over the course of a couple months, just testing stuff. And even before that, I was, working for some local businesses within the past year. And, like I said, the first time I tapped into Facebook, I failed miserably. And so it was a lot of trial and error. But developing the course, like developing the actual course, I wanted to make it as simple as possible. So anyone that, can check, like literally anyone that only knows how to check their email, could, open up the course and understand it and implement the techniques. And so developing the actual program took me a good week or two to plan everything out and, do the videos, the over-the-shoulder videos, shoot those, do the mind map so people can, really get an idea of how it all ties together. But yeah, planning everything, all the trial and error was probably a good couple months of testing and tweaking stuff.
Well, I think you'd find lots of people that have all got the same story, that they've spent hundreds, because I did the same thing. I have a particular niche that I was involved in, and I'll declare it here for anybody that knows about online games. I was a junkie in Second Life. I couldn't help myself. I have a little island in there, and I sell educational material, and I decided, because there was a huge following on Facebook for that niche, that I would set up and showcase a particular course that I have that has 100 videos in it that teaches people how to use GIMP and Photoshop. And I literally spent lots and lots of dollars running Facebook ads, and in the end I gave up because it wasn't worth it.
That's funny.
So you recommend I should go back and give it another try after doing your course?
Yeah, I recommend it. Second Life is a huge market to tap into.
Actually, I unofficially off the records used to make extremely good money in Second Life.
Really?
It was basically my full-time job. And as a single parent working from home, I created educational material in there, and I was really fortunate because quite a few universities in Australia also employed me to actually teach from Second Life through to their universities here in Australia.
Wow.
And I was paid really good money for that, but as the economic climate changed, sort of in the middle of last year, it just slowly pitted down.
Yeah. Wow, that's interesting though. That's cool. I had no idea.
Yeah, so it was really good fun. It was really good fun, and because just the three-dimensional world. So I sort of went from Second Life through to Facebook, and a lot of my Second Life friends are still my friends and contact me on Facebook, and it's funny. They go, "What are you doing now? Are you playing games?"
That's hilarious.
I'll be able to say, no, I'm just doing penny-click courses here.
Yeah.
But it's interesting, there's so many different markets and so many different niches, and it's, so you actually, when you went through this whole thing, also, you were telling me earlier, you spoke to a chap who's very successful with his marketing on niches on Facebook, isn't he?
Yeah, I met him at a recent event here in Park City, and the guy's been responsible for generating hundreds of millions of dollars online. A lot of people, he's really the guru of the gurus, and he's got a big team, like a whole floor of employees that basically go out and run campaigns for him. And he's done a lot of stuff with Google AdWords in the past and CPA offers, and he's been known for making $100K in a day. And I think that's probably gross profit, but still, those are huge numbers. He'll do ad spending of like $20,000 in a day. He'll just spend on advertising. And so he's now moving a huge part of his business to Facebook. And at this presentation, or at this event, he gave a presentation all 100% on Facebook and the power of it, how it's the future, how it's just a huge growing market, and he's now starting to tap into it. And so he's got Facebook fan pages running right now in several different niches. Some of them are bigger than others. He's got fan pages that have like 50,000 people, 50,000 plus that have liked his pages, and he's, monetizing from that fan base. And so I've got a lot of golden nuggets from him, personally talking to him, picking his brain for 45 minutes at this event. And I'm sharing a lot of that stuff in my course and throughout my emails that I'm blasting out to my following. So yeah, it's really good stuff.
Well, I'm on that following, so I'll be able to get all the little gold nuggets.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about that. So what I'm going to say to you here is there one tip that you'd like to share with the listeners today to maybe change the way that they're marketing themselves today?
Sure. Just learning, from how miserably I failed. It was good that I failed as bad as I did, because I noticed one thing I was doing, and that was that I was subscribed to like 20 different email lists at one point. I was subscribed to all these different gurus and all these different people that were making huge claims. And that was the worst thing for me and just the worst thing for my brain and for my work, was being so overwhelmed with all of that information coming in through my email inbox and just taking in all of these different directions. And I don't know where to go, and I don't know what's working. And so once, I just came to a point where I was like, enough is enough. I'm going to only subscribe to one, maybe two people that I really trust and I really think they provide value. And I'm going to unsubscribe from all the rest. And so once I did that, information overload started to settle down. And I started to really narrow, what was working and what wasn't for me, and what it was that I wanted to do. And so that would be the biggest tip I can give, is pick maybe one, maybe two people that you really trust, unsubscribe from all the rest. It's just going to cause you a lot of problems and headache. That was one thing that really helped excel my business, was just simplifying everything. And that's the reason I think I go by the name Simplespencer. I thought really hard about that branding name. I wanted to, be the guy that provides simple material that people can digest. They can take it and run with it and execute it, really simply. So.
Well, I can certainly say from looking at the 2 applications that I've bought, the material is very, very simple to follow and very easy. And I'll even go ahead and do a review for you at the end of this, because I've really enjoyed it.
I appreciate it, Donna. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Well, I really appreciate the fact that you've come here and chatted with us today, because I sort of bombarded you at 1:00 this morning, I think it was, saying, would you please come and speak?
That's fine. I'm a night owl.
And I know that you've got another little product in the woodworks there, so I'm looking forward to learning more about that. And I won't put you on the spot, so you can keep it under wraps if you like.
Yeah, that's fine.
But my only question is that I'm sure everybody's going to want to know more about the products that you do. So did you want to send them to an address, or would you like to give me an address that I can share with our listeners when we release this audio?
Sure. Let's actually, my domain right now is onepennyclicks.com, but I don't have anything there because I haven't gone public yet with this information. It's all at Warrior Form. So what I'll do is I'll just make a new directory. So it'll be onepennyclicks.com, and that's the spelled out one. So ONE, and then penny, PENNY, clicks.com/Donna. I'll just make that directory. And so they'll be able to, and I'll probably have 2 different options if they want to just buy the Penny Clicks course, or if they want to buy the Penny Clicks course plus the 2 apps and get a discount for that. I'll provide both of those options. But, like you said, these 3 go hand in hand really well, all 3 of them together. And, if one of them, just for the listeners out there, if one of them you're not satisfied with, or you're not implementing it, or you don't see the value in it, just, let us know, and we'll be more than happy to refund you the money, no questions asked. So that applies for all of the courses. But so yeah, it's really no risk.
Awesome. Well, I thank you very much for coming on today.
Yep.
And I really do look forward to keeping in contact with you, because I can see more exciting things coming for Facebook users.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Donna. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you all for listening today. And I look forward to seeing you all soon at Simple Online Solutions in Facebook.